Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome back to Neil Cuts a Bunch of Stuff Out because he wanders around like an idiot who doesn't know where he's going a lot. So, with the blues, we can open up this bridge in Forest Land because they can go across the water and make the bridge, and we can go into this cavern, which is directly under the Sleeping Elf. And here, the game glitches out on me and leaves that subtitle on the screen until the next time there's dialogue.
Good. Just to make sure we can read it
exactly.
In time.
Little side note, the forest is my least favorite area of the game. It's just dimly lit and kind of like the...
gloomy.
Yeah, and nothing looks very noteworthy, or it all looks very... not generic in the parody way, but just like samey and bland. There we go. I appreciate what they did with their making fun of elves, but aside from that, the area is just not good. Takes a long time to get through here, but anyway.
I guess you were supposed to. Oh, you have the poison ones.
Yeah. Like I said, managing minions at this point in the game is it's a thing to do. It's not. Oh, and also I forget again at this point how to use these poison pods, and I did.
It looked kind of funny on the speed up.
It was kind of funny in real time. Also, I forgot how to use the poison pods, people. It'd been a month since I'd last done it, and
we can be sure that this isn't exactly how it works.
And also, the problem is when I lead someone down there, they get stunned by the shaman, so they can't live. Also, though, there's no need to do this. This isn't necessary. But at least I killed the shaman, right? Oh, wait, no, I didn't, because there's another shaman. Oh, but I killed the big guy.
At least there's that.
This is why I was so happy when you said we should speed those parts up.
Yeah, because, well, initially, part 12 was still gonna be sped up, but I also sped up the 13 because we discovered it also didn't have sound. Oh wait.
No, this is exactly the sound that's in it. Oh, and there it actually, he says that Oberon doesn't want to wake up, basically, if I remember correctly. So, I don't really understand, from a, design perspective, what the purpose of this area was so much. Oh, and we get ambushed here, but it's by a bunch of shaman, which don't kill your minions, really, so it's not really that threatening, it's just annoying.
Honestly, they serve no purpose unless they're with another enemy type.
Yeah, exactly. On
their
own,
they're just an annoyance.
It just slows you down. And this is something I also don't like, when you find something and have to carry it all the way back, and you've already killed everything, so you just walk for a long time, which is super fun and engaging.
And then you just have to make sure that to trim all the hedges along the way, because otherwise they'll just not
Gardening
go.
is an important part of being an evil overlord.
And you have to be presentable. You have to keep your taken over lands presentable.
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
Tourists.
Oh, we'll get to that later. There's areas that you can see with stuff in the water, but you can't get there quite yet. Or I could get there, but I don't go the right route yet.
Mm-hmm.
I might do that off camera, actually, to be honest. Because we're mining a lot of gold. Gold is going to be important in part 16 or maybe 18. Down the road.
I see we don't have too many browns anymore.
Browns, that's why earlier I killed a bunch of those sheep, because we were running a little low on browns. I'll also mine them off camera, but So we got the fourth route. It was underneath him. The fourth node was underneath him in this spooky cave.
Mm-hmm.
And then they ambush us, sort of. And I don't really care because it's minions. Yeah, I have 76 extra rounds left, so.
That's plenty, but I bet like for poison ones we have like 100.
Yeah, the reason we have 100 for poison ones is because I spent 5 million years off camera wandering around this forest trying to figure out which direction to go.
Makes sense.
And killed a million of those. Fireballs do the trick. Killed a million of those. And you can see right there how powerful those greens are when they're ambushing. But I killed a million of the little beetles. So
Makes
I have
sense.
For the rest of this game, I will have an excess of greens.
I also don't imagine they're like terribly useful outside of specific examples where poison goes.
No, they're actually super useful for bosses, or
okay.
not bosses, mini bosses, or like those giant guys with the clubs, or ogres, or anything like that, because their ambush attacks do a ton of damage. So, and they can actually, like, if you do it right and set it up right, they can kill one of those before it does its attack that kills a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm. So Browns. Sorry about that.
That's your fault. That one wasn't my fault.
No, it's just like it happens sometimes when you speed things up. Right. It just moved over to the first frame of the video.
But I thought for a second that was just me clipping back because we have to come back here later for reasons. Because apparently I missed a direction to go, which we'll see in a future episode. I don't know if it's a future episode or later in this one.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see, I mean, we know that we've got 2 left, and we got the blues now, so should be able to get one of them just fine. After being annoyed by some shaman. Oh, and picking up the shield spell. Like I said, walking these spells back to the base, not an especially engaging part of the gameplay.
Especially since you can't just leave them to do this on their own.
You can, although in this case, there's these creeps that always spawn. It's annoying.
Well, I mean, you can't reliably...
Oh, yes, you can't. I thought you said you can. And I was like, well...
You can't reliably do that because they will get stuck on just about anything.
They'll get stuck on just about anything, and they will not drop it to defend themselves. They will just die.
Well, to be fair, they don't take care of themselves very well, and they don't care when you sacrifice them, so there's that.
Yeah, and
why
there's
should they
a ton of that.
Anything?
So I have to leave the greens and browns behind and take my blues with me.
It's one of those cases, why should they expect you to not send them to die?
I mean, the entire point is kind of that, you know, you're an evil overlord and you don't care about your minions, so...
Mm-hmm.
And hey, I found another node. Pray for me. So that leaves 1 left, which...
God damn it, those
and this
frogs
and there's a sacred grove here.
Ooh.
But it's infested with evil unicorns. And there's an ancient artifact over by the sacred grove. And the idea here is if you want to be good, you leave the sacred grove intact. If you want to be bad, you destroy it as an easy way of getting to the artifact. And of course, I left all of my minions back here, and I can't summon more on the other side of the river until I have put back the ones that were on this side of the river. Super fun gameplay, right? Honestly, I've heard good things about the sequel. I wonder if they fix that sort of mechanic in the sequel. Have a better way of doing it.
I hope so, because it has a lot of potential, and it's not like there are too many games that have done similar gameplay.
No, I actually like. If you remove the chore parts of this, because it was $5 for me, I would just remove all the chore parts. You know, it just feels extended past its natural time. And here I'm just clearing out these green spots because, well, over here it's because of money, but over there is because that's a shortcut back, basically.
And I imagine you're gonna have to carry something.
Oh, yes, I do. Yep. And yeah.
These frogs really remind me of the frogs from Pikmin, and those were all horrifying.
They're a little bit spook. What they do is they eat one of your minions, and then if you kill them before they swallow it, you get it back.
So they really are the frogs from Pikmin.
And now I gotta admit, I just mess up here really bad. For reasons you're about to see.
The unicorns.
No, unicorns wouldn't actually be much of a... Well, they're charging... Yep.
Oh. I see.
And it insta-killed me. So... not only did I destroy the grove, but I killed myself. Because I'm cool. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't care. I didn't need that stuff anyway. And I do want to make an evil choice whenever I can. That is my goal. I'm not going to go out of my way, but I will do evil things when
so
easy.
It still counts.
And now you can see there's a bunch of firebugs here. That's neat. That's kind of a cool thing they do. Once you destroy it, it spawns firebugs. In general,
now they're on fire.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, they're just the bugs that lived there, but now they're dying and they can't. They're on fire.
Well, I was gonna say, in general, areas you've already been to and completed will spawn bugs if you go back to them. We'll see that a bunch later.
So, like to replace stronger enemies, or what?
They're just bugs. Like, it's just a generic filler for where the enemies that might have had some plot importance were.
Okay. So
this is very epic music for this moment, where, if I remember correctly,
the totem.
Yep, the most epic of all things, and you can see they literally just carried it into the water and died. That's how smart the AI is. But it's fine.
They
did what they needed to do.
They really couldn't have found a different way.
Actually, there is no other. There isn't. But my complaint, and also that has now blocked my path, and then the poison bugs blocked me in too. So it's great. I have to go all the way around. But
and there is no water spawner around here.
Not walked to their deaths, since they couldn't actually pull anything. And there is a water spawn point somewhere right here, yeah. And that I used to pull the thing across. Like I said, there's a reason all of this got sped up.
Mm-hmm.
And
well,
I have to clear
this
these
wasn't
frogs
going to be
so
sped up, but now it is.
Do you see how I had to clear those frogs so they could... It's just not always well thought out.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.